Gonna build a mountain from a little hill.
Hey guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is the Lady Designer, and today we have a very special video with a very special guest. I would like to introduce you guys, if you don't know her yet, to the lovely and amazing SimplySavannah. Welcome!
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for joining me. It's so amazing to have you for the first time on my channel, but I know you for quite some time actually, but we haven't really been talking that much until lately, a little bit more.
Yeah, I've been around.
You've been around for sure. Can you tell the people a little bit of like, who is SimplySavannah and what do you do? Because obviously SimplySavannah is also a Planet Zoo YouTuber. Well, you also play Prehistoric Kingdom on the channel and Jurassic World Evolution as far as I remember.
Yeah.
But can you tell a little bit about yourself so that people know who you are, and of course that they have to subscribe to your channel that I will link in the description down below.
Yes, yeah. Well, basically, I'm a huge simulation gamer fan as well as an animal fan, so Planet Zoo fits absolutely perfectly for that reason. In real life, I do actually work with animals, and so I have a huge passion for them, so I love bringing little bits of realism and real animal information to all of my videos when I build. That's kind of what I'm known for as far as with Planet Zoo.
I can learn a lot from her, so I guess many of you all can do the same. So what we're going to do today is we're gonna go over, this is a zoo that you're still working on, or this was a zoo that you were working on?
I'm currently still working on it, so I get bored very easily, so I think I have like 3 or 4 Planet Zoo projects ongoing at the moment, but I like to just build in a bunch of different styles, so I make sure that I always have a zoo that I can kind of, if I'm not feeling inspiration over here, I can jump and go over there.
I know exactly that feeling, yes.
Yes. So yeah, so still working on it.
Okay, that's really good. So we're gonna look at Sequora Zoo, which is still a work in progress, and Savannah is just going to tell us, yeah, a little bit more of maybe some background or why did she do certain things in the habitats, etc. If you have anything interesting to tell us, then just go for it, and I'm just gonna go first and look at this beautiful entrance that you made. I was already saying like, oh man, I just love this here. So they're like the P-file. Like I never used this one before. Is this like this is also, is this one of the Ricey fonts? Or did you create this? Yeah, yes. Okay. Ricey and her fonts are just instantly good.
Oh yeah, there's no reason to try to create a font because Ricey's just the best, so just use those ones.
Exactly. So if you need any fonts, just go to the workshop and go for Ricey's fonts. Wait a second. I actually just realized this is not a billboard. I thought it was a picture, but you didn't send anything to me for that. Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah. That was built completely before we had billboards.
Exactly.
And I think I was just talking about this, like, because I did a habitat where I built a sign that way instead of using a billboard. And I think there's just a certain level of charm with building like an in-game sign with pieces.
Oh yeah, I feel you. Like I'm really bad at making signs, but I totally see what you mean here, and I really do love it. What side do we need to go here, or do we just go?
No, that's
straight
the exit.
ahead? Okay, yeah, because what, people are not using it as an exit, or
yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know what I was thinking? As soon as we opened this zoo, that front plaza would be a perfect place for the new curbs and barriers because people are kind of clipping through the fences and stuff like that. So I need to go back through and add those.
Oh, yes, definitely. Yes, man, the curbs and barriers are a
so good
blessing, definitely.
Yes.
Really do like the planter here as well, by the way. And you have another beautiful sign here. Oh, what side shall we go first to? The left side? Just follow?
Yeah, we can go to the left. There's a couple habitats over there, and then it's a dead end, so we'll have to come back. But those are the first habitats that I really built for the zoo.
Derpy bongos!
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh man, I love these guys. Wait a second. Is this a habitat? Did you create a habitat of this zoo for one of the contests that we did in Discord.
I did.
Was that this
so the whole
one?
entrance and then this habitat, were for your entrance contest. I think I don't remember what it was
familiar.
called.
Something was off. Like I've seen this before, but now that I see these bongos, I'm like, oh my god, yes. I really love this. Like, do you use like more of like the knowledge that you had from the zoos or the zoo where you work in, or do you also like really use zoo planning, like those how do you call them again? Zoo master plans or something like that?
Oh, the concept arts?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, a little bit of both. So, because I don't work with all the species that we have in Planet Zoo, so I do have to do a lot of research. So I do spend a lot of time looking at reference pictures and things like concept art and stuff like that. And then also just reading about, like, from the AZA has an outline of what animals, like, need and their requirements and stuff. So I pull from all those different things.
I love that. So that is also where you get most of your inspiration for making these habitats. Just look at this. Yeah. The amount of small
and
little
that
realistic
grate
details.
is actually, I mean, this is like a way throwback. That's not a decal. That's pieces.
You kidding?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Because we didn't have the decals yet.
Oh my goodness. Look at that, guys. Oh my god, I love this. These are like the small little things to learn from. I need to just see that little face again. You're just so adorable. I can't help it. I don't know what it is with you, but you're just extremely cute. Yeah. And the noise and the big ears and the eyes.
Yes.
It's just, it's just adorable. I really, if anyone keeps asking me, yes, the bongo is my most favorite animal of the game. I just love these cuties. They're so adorable. Oh man, I love this as well, by the way. I'm just going through the habitat, but I love these stables here.
Yeah, so this was probably one of my first attempts at a backstage area. I hadn't built too many before, but then with Sequora Zoo, I was like, I want to try doing stuff that's not guest facing, that's, you know, behind the scenes, and just add a little bit more detail.
Oh, it's so good. This is so inspiring. How do you?
I've definitely gotten much better at it, but this was one of my first attempts.
But this is by far not the level of my backstage area, so this is already extremely good. Really love this.
Backstage areas are difficult because, you know, nobody really sees, like, if you're just a zoo goer and just go to zoos and stuff, you don't get to see behind the scenes.
Exactly.
So it's hard to know, like, what they look like.
Exactly. Oh man, this is really inspiring, really good. I love it. Like,
yeah, and those pallets are pieces too. Those aren't the Australian ones. Because I had to build those before we had pallets.
Are you serious? I actually didn't even notice until you mentioned it.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah, this zoo, I mean, I'm telling you, I built it a while ago, so I didn't have any of the stuff that would have been easy. Those are from the workshop.
I was about to say, like, did you create these as well? Because the in-game ones are blue, right?
I think so, yeah. No, those are from the workshop. And so is the little cart.
That's so good. So okay, so people can download this. I'm gonna go back to the site first. Let's see. Okay, we have some shop. I remember now. I remember. It's been a while since we did that contest, like a year ago or so. And we have seen so many beautiful zoos in between. So yeah, it's been a while. The Tillman Crocodile House. Oh man, I love this.
Yeah, so this was my first build for the aquatic pack, right? Because didn't the Cayman come in the aquatic pack? No.
Cayman came in with the South America pack? Oh, here it is. I was like, why is she saying Cayman? I see some little crocodile, but here it is.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's beautiful. I love this. Oh, and I love how you use these, I don't know how you call these, but, that works so well for
backdrops, yeah.
Oh, the backdrops, yeah. Gosh, this is such a beautiful habitat.
Thank you. Yeah, this is the little Cayman. There should, I mean, last time I was playing, there was 2 of them in there, so hopefully there's still 2 of them in there.
Yes, I see one here, and one is swimming right over here. They don't have this.
So this is just their little outside part.
Love this. Wait, do they have another part?
No, the saltwater crocodiles are on the other side, and they have like a little covered spot.
Oh man, this is so good. So you have the, oh my god, you have a keeper talk here. Oh, I love that. Oh man, you can now use the seating areas as well. Not sure if they fit in here, but you can use them, which is so cool. Oh my god, we just missed it. Oh.
Yeah, and I sunk, so the reason they come over there is because I sunk the food tray down into the rock. So like, it looks like the feeders just feed them on top of the rock, but there is an actual tray under there.
I really wish we just had the option to just have like this invisible thing instead of always needing to hide it. That would be just so much better, but
we just need null everything. We need no paths. We need no feeders, no signs.
Exactly. Oh man, I love how you did this here as well.
Thank you.
The shading area. This looks so good. I also really like this. Like seeing how you use the plaster pieces to create like these ponds and stuff, which is something you see in zoos in real life. It's something I never do. Like I'm probably the only YouTuber that never does this. But it looks so incredibly good. Okay, I'm following wrong path here, but gosh, this looks really
We're
beautiful.
A flying guest.
Yeah, we're a flying guest for sure, but I just don't want to miss out on anything because it's really inspiring what I'm looking at. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, there's only one crocodile in there. I think I put a male in there. So that was the thought, is that because Sequora Zoo is supposed to be like a smaller zoo and possibly like a rescue zoo.
Oh.
So only one crocodile that they probably rescued from either somebody that had them as an illegal pet, because that happens, or just a crocodile that got injured in the wild or something like that. But that's the story behind why there's only one of them in there.
I really do like that. I also really like the awnings you used here with the awnings, the shading. I also really never use these things, but that works super well for a shade area. I really like how this looks.
Honestly, I don't use them a whole lot either. I get caught up in that because the default color for them is like that really bright blue or really bright pink. And I have a hard time remembering that things are recolorable and that I shouldn't look at them as being like super bright colors.
Oh, talking about recolors, you know what Eben just found out today?
Yes.
The limestone.
Most amazing thing.
Right? It is a limestone, right? I hadn't got
it is.
Yeah. So limestone pieces. Frontier just did not tell us. But everything is recolorable now, guys. So just a side note in between this tour, but you really gotta go and look because this is with the free. Oh, okay, that is ugly, but the free update gives you now recolorable limestone, which is insane. I really don't understand why they did not tell us because it's so good.
I know, and those like just the blank limestone walls, like how perfect are those for basically everything, especially because they're recolorable?
It's insane. Oh my god, did you really? Oh man.
Yes.
This is so cute.
So everything in there, I think the socks and the little like lunchbox thingies on the right-hand side, those are workshop items. But I think if I remember right, everything else is just like an in-game piece that I made and put down.
It's insane. Yeah. Like these are the electric boxes and you just recolor them and it works super well. I never ever made like a gift shop like this. I did once in Planet Coaster with like I think it was Snow White. A Snow White shop just to try out the Theme Maker's Toolkit. That is the only gift shop I did on the inside. It's been a while.
Yeah, well, this is the only gift shop I made. I did it once and I was like, okay, I don't have to do that again.
Okay, so we basically are on the same page. Like, we do it once and then we're like, oh, this takes way too much work, or never mind.
Yes. Yes.
But some curbs and barriers would be great now to make sure that they will not...
Yes.
Oh, that is so amazing. I love this. That is just
such
really
a game changer. I feel like, really though, like 1.7 was such a game-changing update with just because of the curbs and the barriers and stuff. Like, such quality of life things that came in 1.7.
Definitely. Really, really. Oh, man, I really love it.
Wow, this is busy.
What is going on here? Holy
They
cow.
really want to go in the pangolin house.
Wait, but this is an exit.
House.
Where's the entrance? Is that on the other side?
To the left. Go back the other way.
Oh, there it is. Oh my
yeah,
God.
right there.
I'm blind. Yeah, I was just looking here at the staff area, and I was like, oh, but it's here. Okay, well, why are they not using that?
I don't know. There is a path.
That's odd. That's really odd. They're all using the same. Oh, okay. Oh, there are people.
They're exiting the entrance.
Oh,
Great.
look at that. Oh, yeah, I wish we had, like, one-way path. That would be just so good. Oh, I love it. It's, like, the small little details, but I love it that you just put that one up and just have, like, this small information. That's so smart.
Yeah, I didn't want the big picture in the way, so.
Oh, just look at that. I love this sign.
Yeah, I used to have a lot more patience than I have now, I guess, because I don't really make those signs that much anymore.
Oh, but this is really, really good. You should. Look at this one as well. Oh, man. Yeah. I love that. And look at this habitat here.
Yeah, so with the pangolins being nocturnal, I wanted to make sure that they had an inside house. And I believe if you go to nighttime, I did like red or orange lighting for them. Yeah, so that they have like proper lighting at night.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Yeah. Because red lighting, it doesn't register the same way as, like, sunlight does. So, like, the animals will still be able to sleep, but you can still see them, is the reason behind red lighting.
This is basically how you want to see this at daytime in the game, but the game doesn't work that way. So, okay, we now put it nighttime to make this visible. Oh, but this is so cool.
Yeah. Oh,
I love this.
So this is basically for day for us. This is how it would look for the guests, because we would want to make the pangolins think it was nighttime so that they would be out and active. Otherwise, if it was daytime, if they thought it was daytime, they'd just be in their little burrow sleeping.
Oh man, I love this. Is this the entrance of the keeper? That's so cool. I really like this. That looks great. Yeah. Oh man, I really wish this was like the vibe that you get if it's not nighttime. But yeah, I guess it's a little bit too much to ask. I don't know how they would be able to pull that off in the game, but we got this. This looks really, really good. Really.
Thank you.
Really nice. All right, let's.
And then over here, what everybody's all excited for. Are they just exhibit animals?
Who would
I
have
don't understand why they're like so excited about them.
Gosh, this is so good as well. I love how you like basically separated the glass a little bit here, so you have like this information about the leaves and whatever is in the exhibit. Oh my God, that's so cool. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's actually 4 exhibit boxes, but I made it look like 6 different habitats, but it's only 4 boxes.
Wait, it's 8 or 8, right? Oh no, 6. I'm
6,
yeah,
but
I can't count.
4 different animals.
Yes. But this is really nice. I really love how you decorated this. It's very busy here. I think you need to go back here and do something about this. Because like you would probably expect to add some curbs or barriers here so that the guests would go through the door, but I would not recommend it here. It's too busy already. It would go nuts.
Yeah,
here.
I don't know why it's so popular right there.
It's really confusing. Oh my goodness. Wait a second. Okay, wait. This is the exit, or can we?
Yes, that's the exit. But then if you go right, their guests are all hiding the path. But it's right there, the kind of wood chipped path. Yeah, going up there.
I really do like this already. Oh, this is a walk-in habitat. Oh my goodness. Okay. I love this sign.
And you're gonna see the thousands of peafowls. Because...
Oh my God. Oh
yes.
I accidentally hit H. Oh my goodness. Okay. There's a lot of peafowls in here, guys.
Yes.
Oh, I love this little decoration right over here. Oh, that's so good. Oh my God.
So in real life, in the game, they don't. But in real life, peafowls do fly, and they do get up in trees and stuff like that.
They fly?
So... Yeah, so
I mean, they fly in the game. I have seen them doing it during the beta, but after that, I didn't touch them. They
Oh,
do.
really?
They do, but probably not like this. But if you have like a cliff a little bit too steep, they will fly from the top to down.
Oh, that's awesome. I haven't tested that before. But yeah, so making that like so that they would like fly up and like pretend like perch on the side and eat out of that feeder. Yeah.
But they do. It is actually filled, but they don't use it. That's odd, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
really
the keepers
strange.
will fill it, but they don't eat it.
Yeah. Oh man, I really hope one day we will see an aviaries pack, and then we will get like these feeders, and they will actually be used. Yes, I really do love this. This is great. Gosh, there's so many.
Yeah, that's a product of the fact that it's a sandbox zoo and I'm in here building. I ignored them after I stopped building, and that happened.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I see what you mean. You basically have to be careful not to step on a peafowl now.
Yes.
Oh my god, but it's really, really good. I really think this is super inspiring for creating aviaries. Like, I always keep saying, yeah, we need pieces for aviaries, but I have seen so many aviaries with like zoo tours and stuff that I'm like, lady, you should not complain, but just work on an aviary because it's possible. You can create so many cool aviaries with this already.
Yeah, and this one, I mean, again, this one was even done before we got all the mesh pieces. So, like, the mesh that you're seeing is the actual barrier for the habitat. And then the rest is just glass and in-game, like, construction pieces.
It looks really, really good. Well done. Yeah. Okay, we need to go to the right, I think?
Yes. So then when you exit this is just like a little nature walk back and forth to gently slope down so it's not like a steep set of stairs. And then we go to the right, and now we're in South East Asia Animal Pack is the kind of area that we've entered.
Oh man, but there's no animal in here. These are implied habitats.
No, that's the binturong.
Oh, there is. Oh, I was like thinking like there is no sign here, so maybe it's like a fake one. But there's a binturong in here.
Yeah, the sign. So now we're in the era where we do have billboards, and so that's why those are blank. It's because I forgot to send you the file.
Shame on you. No,
I know.
But just look at this. Oh man, this is so good. Is this big enough for them?
No.
I was afraid.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, if you're playing with the welfare on and everything, no, it's not.
No.
In real life, though, like I've seen a bunch of different binturong habitats, and that's relatively, they don't have as much space as the game requires them to have, so that's more what I was basing it off of.
Yeah, I totally see what you mean.
Yeah.
Man. But the habitat
lots
looks
of climbing
really
stuff.
good. Yeah, I really love how you made these. I'm just trying to take it all in, like what you used for it. Like these are the cherry blossom trees, and then the combination with like the climbing frames and stuff. It's really good. I really love how you put this all together. Can it actually go
and for
in
those
here?
Of you, no, they can't.
Annoying, isn't it?
Yeah, their hitbox is way too big, and so I tried, and I was like, no, it doesn't look right, so I just kept it small.
Yes. I think I had the same in Koali Zoo, that I built like some kind of shelter for them, and nope, yeah, not going in here. Oh man, look at this. Oh, I love
so these are
this.
the sun bears.
Oh, that is so good. Wait, how many sun bears do you have?
Oh gosh, this might
that
be
one is
another
getting
one where
a
they
baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, and
they just keep making more while I'm building elsewhere.
Oh, but this is really good. I love the rock work that you did here with the aquatic rocks.
Thank you. Yeah, this one, because Sequora is supposed to be like an older zoo, I really wanted to do like a traditional kind of dry moat, kind of enclosure.
Oh, it looks really, really good.
Yeah.
Really love this.
And we were just talking, I think I like the sun bears, but they're kind of a funny looking bear.
Yeah, we basically were just like, the North America pack is just amazing with so many recognizable animals, and the Southeast Asia animal pack is just like a combination of pretty ugly animals, basically. So like the sun bear is one of the animals that is not that ugly, don't get me wrong. But proboscis monkeys and the binturong, binturong, we can debate about that, but like the babirusa and
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a special animals pack, let's put it that way.
Special animals pack.
Yes, definitely. But I really do love what you did here with the habitat and the dry mode, like you said. Like it's really inspiring, very realistic, especially indeed, like you said, like the older zoos. Something that I also really like to be inspired of with the city zoo. So I really do love this. This is really great, really really cool. And they have like this,
and they're just building up the habitat in a way like so it's sloped, right?
Yeah.
So it's higher up here and it goes down towards the guests. That way, wherever the animal is, the idea is that you can still kind of see them.
Yeah.
If it was on a flat surface, when they get to the back, they would be hidden by trees, objects, things like that. So if you make it a little sloped, it kind of keeps the animal in the guest's view.
Yeah, that's exactly also what like real life zoos do. But I noticed that it's like super hard to actually achieve that. I think you really did a great job. But it's for some reason, like if you want to do it on like a realistic scale with a terraforming tool, and man, I really think knowing how hard it actually is, it sounds super easy, but you really did a fantastic job on
Thank you. It took me a while.
Yeah, I can totally imagine. But this looks really incredibly good. Really love it. And I was just like looking at like the combination of these two fences. I find that so smart. I don't know what you're doing. You're very much stuck. But this, just combining these two is something that I would never think of. It works super
so
well.
I love using that fences from the aquatic pack, and I love using it as just a railing because it curves out, and if you sink it into a wall or sink it into like a custom fence like there, it just looks like it's a railing.
I really love that. Oh man, that's really good. I hope everyone is making notes and stuff because this is really inspiring. I really, really love this. What do we have here?
This one is actually, it's not combined. It is separate in the middle, but it's gorillas on this side and mandrills on the other side. So this is kind of like the primate. I was calling it a dual habitat. Even though they don't share space, they are separated.
This is fantastic.
But again, with the dry moat, and then I found a picture of like a barrier that looked like that on online and went with it because it looked really like old school to me. So
I love it. I'm seriously amazed by this. This is so good. Oh, this is incredible. Never seen anything like this, but this is definitely something I'm going to steal someday from you. I love this really a lot. Also, just a habitat
and put things on the workshop. I put a bunch of fences on there before from another project, and as we're walking through here, I was like, "Wow, I kind of made a lot of fences for this one too. I should put those on the workshop."
You should. You forgot to paint these rocks though.
Oh, don't look at it.
No, we're not.
Look the other way.
Yes, but I really like also the climbing frame and stuff with like the platform and just the rock work in general. Even the backside, I have been trying that in in like my Obaya zoo, and it just didn't look good, so I removed it. But actually, you nailed this with the rocks like this. I really need to take notes here. I love how you did that. That looks
so those
really
rocks
good.
on top are the long, skinny wall aquatic rock pieces instead of like the flat circular ones. And I like them a little bit better, even though they're thicker. They're not as wide, so you don't have that really large overhang on the backside.
Exactly.
So I think they look a little better.
I agree. I have not tested it with these type of rocks. I indeed use the flat ones, like either the thin ones or the bigger ones, but these on their side are way better to use. I love that.
Yeah, and then the mandrills.
Oh man, this is really good.
Have all their little climbing stuff.
This is really, really good. I really love this habitat. The only thing that I'm missing is like that little hole where they can go through to their like backstage area, which is basically something you are barely able to create in the game. But,
yeah, the idea was that on the right and left side to that back building was going to be like a backstage area for them. I just didn't get around to it and then got distracted and started building for another animal.
Yeah, I totally see what you mean. But these habitats are really good. I really love this.
Thank you.
Ah, man, this is really, really good. And also this little piece.
Yeah, and then I don't really do anything for the guests very often, so that little middle part was my attempt at making it kind of pretty for the guests, and then also like thinking that they would, in real life, right, you would be able to sit on that. The guests don't do it because it's just scenery pieces, but yeah, it would be like a little seating area.
Oh, definitely. What you could potentially do is like close this or like make a path underneath here, and now you can control the guests with the curbs and barriers, and then put like these flat benches underneath here. Yeah, and then they would be able to sit down on it. That would be just super amazing.
That's definitely true.
That would be really good. All right, what do we have here?
So this, I didn't cover it up or anything. This one is unfinished and it's not even on my channel yet. So it's a very, very sneaky peeky. This is Beavers.
Oh, I really
like
so
this is my start to the Beaver Habitat. And I don't remember if I actually put them in there yet. So they might not even be in there. But yeah, this is the very, very start of the Beaver Habitat.
I needed to know how you did this. Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah,
oh,
so those mesh pieces, I think the squares are beautiful, but they're a little bit too big. So I overlap them to just make them smaller.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is so good. I love the logs and the decorations you did here. Oh, just look at that.
Oh, I did put them in there. They're swimming around.
Oh, there are? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is really cool.
And I made them a little dam. So I am planning to put some like VFX in there for like running water and stuff. But
honestly, you did a great job on these. I was lazy. I just copy or just blueprinted the one from the time scenario. I was like, you know what? Frontier did such a good job on these dams. I'm just gonna blueprint those and use them in my city zoo, because I was like, why would I? No, I'm not even gonna bother. Like, it's so many pieces, so many items. This probably took you tons of time.
Yeah, a little bit. Just because you have to, like, rotate them all and then make it so they don't look super tiled or repetitive or anything like that.
Exactly. And I was like, nope. I'm just gonna steal it. That's the only thing I am stealing from Frontier is, like, their beaver dam, because I'm too lazy to make my own. But man, this habitat looks really good. Did you, like, what did you use for inspiration for this? Or was there anything specifically, or?
No, nothing specific. I found a picture that had the kind of barrier fencing that you're seeing, and that was really all I went off of. The other inspiration was just trying to make it seem like, the reason the logs are over the guests and stuff like that is to make it kind of feel like they're walking through, like, you know, because a dam would be something that the beavers would go inside and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So there's lots of dead trees, lots of fallen trees, stuff like that. And then they do have a little backstage area that I'm not done with, so you can go in there. But my idea was to use that brand new that enrichment item and like integrate it into the wall. So I'm going to use the aquatic packs and make a whole backdrop for it.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, but the beavers can actually use that door.
This door?
No, the door to the right. The little open one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that, like, the newer animals, like also with the Africa pack, like the fennec fox and the meerkats and stuff, they are all able to go through really small and tiny holes. Something that I do hope that Frontier is going to change with the with more animals. So, like the Binturong, for example. I don't think the Southeast Asia Animal Pack is adjusted to that at all. So it's no, it's not.
Not at all.
No. So yeah, it's definitely something that I do hope that Frontier is going to add in a later stage. But man, this is really beautiful habitat. This is the last habitat, or did we miss out
no, there's
on
one
anyone?
more. Yeah,
okay, wait.
One more.
We're gonna go and follow this?
Yeah, there was one more, and it's from the Africa pack. It's the southern white rhinos.
Oh, I love those animals. They're so beautiful. Oh, just look at this. Oh, I love this wall that you did here. Again, a dry mode.
So those are aquatic rocks.
So good.
Those are the little aquatic square rectangle rocks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I really do love this.
Yeah, another just like super simple rhino and elephant and like big land mammal habitats are difficult because they're destructive. So you really, like in real life, you can't put like a bunch of trees and a bunch of plants and stuff like that because they would just step on them or eat them or, you know, destroy them.
But that is also like sometimes for me, very hard to like find inspiration for these type of animals for these their habitats. This is really good though. Really like this. So trying to keep it like as minimalistic but like still pretty, you know. So that's why like to add the greenery in the back, they have those little raised planters in the concrete behind the concrete wall. That way you can still get that greenery like for your eyes, you know, you're looking at the background, but the animals don't have access to it. Yeah, exactly. They will not be able to reach it to destroy it, or like these things around the tree.
Right.
Really good. I love this.
Yeah.
You're so creative and so inspiring. It's really good.
Thank you so much.
Really do like this. Very beautiful.
Yeah, so I feel like in this zoo in specific, like this habitat and the beaver habitat were the last two I built. You can really see a difference between the first habitats to where we are now as far as like building skill. And I thought that was really important to point out because I get people comment all the time like, how do you do this? What, you know, how do you build habitats that look so good? And I try to remind people like you have to start somewhere. And when I first opened the game, I was not good at it at all. I was actually terrible. My habitats looked so bad, but it took lots of practice.
I'm sure it wasn't.
So like keep going.
Yeah, but that's I really do love that you mentioned that. Like, I don't know. Did you play Planet Coaster before Planet Zoo, or was Planet Zoo like the first Planet game that you touched?
I did play Planet Coaster.
Okay, so you were also already a little bit familiar with like the 3D gizmo and like in general.
Yeah,
like,
the rotation. Yep.
So. Yeah, I think, like, I keep also saying that to people when they ask me, like, I will never be as good, or I will not be able to do that, and I'm like, you know, don't forget, like, I've played, like, 2,000 hours of Planet Coaster before this game came out, you know, so there was, like, a lot of practice, and it's, I feel like 200% certain, like, everyone can do this, but it's the time and effort. It's the time you need to put into and the will to learn, to look at other people, get inspired, and just see of other things how you can do that. I'm sure that everyone can do this. Like, it's not like painting. Like, if you would be painting like in real life, you have. I personally feel like you have that skill or you're not. Like, you can grow better in it. But I feel it's completely different, like having a game. We all have the same 3D gizmo. Like, you still have to have, like, certain eye for detail, I guess. Like, I think that can be a challenge. But overall, I really think if you put in the time and the effort and you want something and you want to learn, I think you can do this. Everyone can do this.
Yeah, 100%. It is honestly, like you said, all about practice, putting the time in and getting to know the pieces. Like, understanding what pieces are available is a huge thing.
Definitely.
So that you, like, know exactly what you have so that you can use it. But just keep trying, keep practicing.
Definitely. So, everyone, now you have seen this incredible work of SimplySavannah. I would highly recommend you all to go and click that link in the description down below and subscribe to SimplySavannah. She's a fantastic person, and I'm sure she can learn you tons of things about animals that I have zero knowledge of. So even only for that, you should already subscribe. But there is like this really beautiful creativity that is just freaking amazing and super inspiring. So I think these are just plenty of reasons to just go. There's no reason to not sub to Simply Savannah, basically. So I would just say go for it. Is there anything else you would like to say to everyone, or last
No,
thing?
I think that's it. Thank you so much for having me. I really hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope to see you around on my channel. That would be awesome.
Yes, everyone go there, and thank you so much for being here, and thank you for letting us have a look at Sequora Zoo. Really, really beautiful. And I know, you know what? I think once this zoo is finished someday, we should get back and just do another one and show everyone that had not subscribed yet, that convinced him to go and subscribe by then if they don't do it now.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Please do make sure to leave a like at the video if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, of course, to me, but also to Simply Savannah for more Planet Zoo content, and also, what is that? Prehistoric Kingdom in the future, Jurassic World Evolution 2, she's going to play. So definitely keep an eye out for Simply Savannah. And yeah, I really do hope to see you guys all in the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye.